After 10 years of marriage, Homer and Marge's life is still loving, but in Lisa's eyes, they're a joke. One is careless, and the other has gotten used to it. On a beautiful weekend, one picks up ant corpses on the ground, while the other eats food while changing light bulbs.
Homer, if there's room in your taco trough, I've got a present from Maggie. Hip hop.
Up top. Nice throw.
The marriage atmosphere infused with intense everyday life is unacceptable to the two children. They forcibly kick their parents out of the house to find a sense of ceremony. Looking at the boring activities at the resort, Marge furrows her brow. The two immediately decide to turn around and go home. There's no place like home. Homer jerks the steering wheel on an icy road section, causing the car to lose control and slide all the way toward the highway. The car eventually crashes through the guardrail and plunges headfirst into a primitive forest. The good news is, the car stopped. The bad news is, it stopped on the lake surface. In their urgency, the two quickly climb onto the car roof, only to discover the path ahead is blocked by rocks. They decisively jump from the car and struggle in the rapid river. At the critical moment, Marge grabs a lifeline and uses a wooden stick nearby to rescue Homer.
Okay, I can pound that dent out.
No car, no supplies, and even their phones are ruined. In the severe cold, soaking wet, the two could lose their lives at any moment. Marge decides to use the most primitive method, drilling wood to make fire. But Homer thinks of a more hardcore way to start a fire.
That's amazing. Where did you learn that?
Remember all those recall letters that said our phone would swell up and explode?
Did you exchange that phone?
Nope. I said I did.
With a fire source, the two immediately take off their wet clothes. While waiting, Marge decides to climb up to observe the surrounding road conditions.
Homer, don't look up. Ow. Dang, my singing again.
But looking around, there's nothing but primitive forest everywhere. They can't see any hope of getting out. In desperation, a red flashing object ahead catches Marge's attention. It seems to be a man-made trace, but it's their only hope right now. Quickly put on your clothes and let's go.
Almost dry. Oh, no. This is worse than Newton Screwed Season 6 when Jerry got airlifted up because Howler Monkey spit his pixelated area.
Their warm clothing has been burned to ashes, and the situation is getting worse. The two can only pin their hopes on the red object. The husband and wife rush toward it. Every bush is full of surprises, making Homer terrified and silently praying for safety. Hope is shattered. It's just a hot tub. Unexpectedly, beneath the vines lies an abandoned honeymoon resort. Fortunately, the matches in the cigarette machine are still usable.
Yes, a matchbook. We have something to jot phone numbers on. I can feel my front stuff again.
As darkness falls, the two not only use the abandoned cabin to set up shelter, but also turn the debris into fitting clothes. To fend off wild beasts, Homer even makes a stone hammer just in case. Then, by simply placing cups over the fire, they can drink clean, distilled water. Although relatively safe for now, no one knows their current predicament. To maintain their stamina, they must go out tomorrow to find food.
Luckily, we have a warm shelter, water,
And love.
that's